Good morning and welcome. It's Good Morning Anambra Monday episode. We are delighted to be here. It's the 27th day of June 2022. And my name is Nonya Nwokoye, welcoming you to the show this morning. We begin with the press review. Do join us. You're welcome to the press review. We've been joined in the studio this morning by a public affairs analyst, Professor Obiajulu Obikeze. Good to have you in the studio, sir.
My pleasure. Good morning.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, let's begin with looking at stories making the headlines on ABS website. Anambra APGA Chief Chairman Obi urges party members, others to intensify mobilization of eligible voters for PVCs. Mrs. Soludo optimistic of brighter future for Anambra under present administration. Anambra government plans to transform Golden Tulip Hotel Agolo, others to world-class tourist center. And positive reactions trail Soludo's 100 days in office. Now, Prof, I think we take the three together because it's like they are aligned to the same thing, all for the good of Anambra people. Mrs. Soludo optimistic of brighter future for Anambra under present administration. Anambra government plans to transform Golden Tulip Hotel Agolo, others to world-class tourist center. And of course, positive reactions continue to trail Soludo's 100 days in office.
Yeah, I think you have said it all. The three captions are geared towards a positive improvement of Anambra State. If we start with the issue of 100 days in office, we notice a situation where the governor has been here for 100 days. And most of us who move around Anambra State, we can notice that much has happened within these 100 days. The roads have taken some shape. Some of them were impassable some weeks ago. But we can now see that if you pass through Amansi today or yesterday, you see that the governor is doing much to rehabilitate the place. And some other places, we cannot talk of a removal of refuse dumps that have become mounted in some places like Onisho, Boko, Oka, and other places. So the 100 days are very rewarding, and we believe he will do more in the next few weeks to come.
All right, now the APGA chairman urging party members and other people to mobilize eligible voters for PVCs. This has been the bone of contention, or rather the cry of the day. You know, everybody is shouting, go get your PVCs. Everybody is advertising on their DPs and the social media and everywhere that people should rise to get their PVCs.
I think we are all doing this now because we know that that's the only passport that will help one to vote for a candidate of his or her choice. The whole thing, the whole process has revealed that many of us did not register. You see some adult people who have more than 25 years now struggling to go and register.
And the funny part of it is that the people going to INEC offices, they no longer care whether INEC delays them
they no longer think of waste of time. Right?
Waste of time and all the struggles they have to make before getting the PVCs.
It's very shocking to notice that people are becoming much more aware that they cannot even do much without the PVC. And I don't know if it is, maybe the candidates that have come out have helped them to start being mobilized and then having some positive mind on the issue of voting. And without the PVC, you cannot vote. And I think we have had increased the number of people who have turned 18 or will turn 18 by next year. That's part of the surge. But notwithstanding, I think it's a good development for Nigeria.
All right, quickly we move to the first paper now for review, the Daily Sun newspaper. Let's see stories making the headlines on the Daily Sun. The banner headline in front of the Daily Sun: Northern governors stall selection of Tinubu's running mate, with riders there still searching APC candidate. Ruling party keeps mum. North won't accept Muslim Christian tickets. Yakasi talking. And 2023 Obi Kwankwaso Alliance under threat. We have a Kweremadu MPC birth certificate of kidney donor shows he is 21, says immigration. Bandits kill Catholic priest, 2 others in Edo and Kaduna. Terrorism, army jails 30 soldiers, dismiss 4 as 227 face trial. We tried there, clamps down on oil thieves. Militants destroys shrine in Bayelsa. And Oyetola hails the defection of 10,000 PDP members to APC. Cooking gas price put Nigeria's interest first. Obasanjo begs stakeholders. Consumers lament outrageous electricity bill. All right. I don't know which one you're most interested in looking at. A lot of stories.
They are very interesting stories. Yeah. Let's take the issue of northern elders and
governors
and the Tinubu's running mate.
Okay.
I don't know why this has become much of a problem to Tinubu. One was thinking that with his years of experience and having been around for some time, that by now he would have chosen his running mate. The issue of running mate should not have been a very big thing for him to do, having been a member of APC for so many years and having passed through all these hurdles of being selected as the flag bearer of APC. And the way they've captioned it means that even if he takes over, he will now be under the gag of northern governors, so to say. And what does the Constitution say about selection of running mate? I was thinking by now it should have been a very concluded matter. But let's watch and see what happens. It will not be good, it will not be fair to all concerned for them to select Muslim tickets. Initially we were told that Masari had been selected as the running mate. Last night I saw him on the telly saying that he had not selected any person. But his name is already there. However, maybe they are talking of substitution or whatever. But I don't think it's the best in the interest of the country for Masari to be a Muslim and Tinubu to be a Muslim and then bring 2 of them together to be part of the system.
And for Yakasi to say that North won't accept Muslim Christian ticket, I wonder what is insinuating at this point.
No, there are Christians in the North. There are Christians in the North, and it will not be proper to have somebody who is a Muslim to match somebody who is not, who is also Muslim. It worked in 1993 during the, what's the name, Abiola period, but it won't work this time around when the volatile nature of the country and how divided we are in terms of politics, in terms of religion, in terms of tribe and what have you. So that's why it won't work at all.
All right, and on the issue of inflation, we are talking about, they said the cooking gas price, that Nigeria is actually trying, Obasanjo is trying to beg stakeholders to put Nigerians into consideration and the prices. And not just gas, every price is skyrocketing. Foods, provisions, gas, just like 2 days ago, I entered a public transport and the driver had to buy gas in one filling station, 660 naira. And he's saying that it's not even the original gas, that the original should be around 800, 900 naira. So I wonder where we are actually
we are in a mess as a country, and the poor ones amongst us, the poorest of the poor, you can think of what they are passing through. And some of them have children who must go to school, who must wear clothes, who must feed, who must eat every day, and that kind of thing. You cannot buy firewood, cannot think of kerosene, cannot think of gas. Then how do you now sustain an average family of about 5 or 6 in this kind of economy? And then it's from that money that you now be able to prepare for maybe village contribution, church donations, and what have you. So these are some of the problems in Nigeria, and we are not doing much. So for Obasanjo to be saying it, maybe he's now talking about the rich, because the poor don't even talk of gas, gas. And talk of some parastatal like this ABS. You burn gas almost 18 out of 24 hours of the day. So, and you feed the engine with about 800 naira a liter. How many liters will you buy to sustain the gen for such a long time? So what we are saying is that we are just approaching the rock. And let's pray we don't hit it there.
All right, the program is Press Review. Remember, it's audience participatory. You have a phone line on your screen with which to call and make your own opinion count here. Let's move on to the next paper. That's the New Telegraph newspaper for review now. Donor's passport. Okay, Ekweremadu issue. Donor's passport states he's 21 years, says immigration. We have riders there validly issued in 2021. At no correspondence from UK government yet. Human organ donation for free, benefits, illegal. Nephrologists talking. A strike as the other unions not invited to last Thursday's meeting. That's coming from Labour Ministry. Oyetola welcomes 10,000 PDP members into APC, says it's dawn of a new day in Osun State. Kidnapped Edo Catholic priest, 2 others reported dead. As terrorists kill another Catholic priest in Kaduna, kidnapped brother, cousin, others. You can get the details on page 8 and 30 of the New Telegraph. CJN shortlists 29 appeal court justices for Supreme Court bench. Abuja, Lagos-based APC detractors will not succeed me, says Okoa. Tinubu, I'm still searching for running mate. Fpc Crisis Brews as National Working Committee replaces directors with cronies. 2023, APC, PDP have failed to address insecurity. Others, that's coming from Kwankwaso, denies alliance plan with PDP. And we have bank loans to government rise by 4.94 trillion naira in 6 months. Zamfara government urges residents to take up arms. With riders there, others shoot at sight on motorbike users. As Bauchi tells citizens to defend themselves. Ondo Assembly moves to strengthen Amoteco with sophisticated weapons and technology. Outrage over Ibubago as Uzodema announces 10-day amnesty for bandits. Study, stress raises risk for immune aging. All right, a lot of stories in front of the New Telegraph, and a very terrible one there. On the Sun newspapers, we saw the story of the Reverend Fathers kidnapped. Now, Telegraph is reporting that they've been reported dead.
It's a situation in which the whole country is becoming, a Hobbesian state of nature. You know, before the issue of sovereignty being given to the people, we had a society in which life was a jungle. Life was nasty, brutish, and short. That was what brought about the issue of government. And the absence of government at that initial time was to protect the lives of the people.
All right, let's quickly welcome a guest, a caller here before we move on. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my sister.
Your name and your location, please.
Ayo from Abuja.
Ayo, you're welcome. Go ahead and talk to us.
Thank you. Please tell Tinubu to think why. You don't know anything in this country. You understand? Why the Muslim, they put them down and keep this Muslim begin to see what it is. Because we don't understand.
He said he's still searching according to the report.
No, make it easy to wear just to make it New York for this country. That's the Obama. Make it easy to wear just to make it New York. You know what I can do for this country.
Ayo, thank you very much for your contribution.
If Jagaba don't take time, no will see what happens for the Obama like don't take time.
Okay. All right, thank you, Ayo. You're entitled to your... All right. Okay, everyone actually is entitled to his or her own
Exactly,
opinion.
sure,
You know,
sure.
it's once the
And,
story is on the
And that's
open.
why all of us should get our PVC ready
Okay.
and then vote for candidate of their choice.
Yeah.
So we are talking about the issue of killings, and we are trying to trace the issue of why the government came into effect. That life in the primitive society was nasty, brutish, and short. And then people started to think of how do we hand over our personal lives to one person or one group will be able to defend us. And that brought about the issue of governance and government. But we now see in Nigeria that the government we have is almost frustrated out of the issue of safety of individual. We are no longer talking about property. How would you be talking about property when on the road you are not safe, in your house you are not safe, in the office you are not safe, nowhere is safe. No person is sacred again. Even to touch the God's anointed is now becoming an thing. So it's very, very, very sad. And
all right, let's welcome another caller. Hello, good morning. Hello. Good morning. Your name? Hello.
Good morning, I'm Benjamin.
Benjamin from where?
I'm coming to
Jos. Go ahead, Benjamin.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, about the insecurity. When
Benjamin, could you please reposition yourself and call us back? Your line is cutting.
broken.
Thank you. All right, go ahead,
I
sir.
was trying to illustrate the issue of insecurity
Yeah.
in Nigeria. It has gotten to a freezing point that nobody is safe, and the government itself is also, you can see the frustration. Every Bauchi is saying, protect yourself. Samfara is saying, protect us. What the government doing? What of the poor ones who cannot acquire the arms and ammunition
What
to do
happens
that?
to them?
What happens to some of us? Even if you have it, can you even shoot? That is the thing. So that's why we should have people who are trained in the process of protecting people. Let them employ more people, more younger ones, so that to be able to be safe.
All
Not
right,
asking people to procure arms.
Okay. Now on the issue of Ekweremadu, which has been in the news,
Yes.
you know, for the past 34 days. Donor's passport states he's 21 years. That's coming from our immigration here. Then it says validly issued in 2021, at no correspondence from UK government yet, and so many others. So, you know, even online, there's been so many sites, these stories. But my joy is that this thing happened where there is still, the system of justice is still there.
So,
and no matter what happened, justice must take
some
its
people
course.
that's part of the problem. We now have so many versions of Ekweremadu's case, you know, and some showing sympathy, some showing a lot of cause, a lot of issues. But well, we are expressing our opinions. Yeah. In my own opinion, I don't think the guy in question, Ekweremadu didn't do his homework very well. He should have screened and interviewed and investigated the person he wanted to take abroad, knowing that most of our people are now fraudsters. Many of us are no longer very trustworthy. So he believed he was doing the thing good for his own daughter. And look at where it has landed him. So the boy, if he, the immigration Nigeria has said is 21, which means it's no longer a minor, if we take it by that. So if he's not a minor, it means that he was, and he's supposed to have taken care of his actions. He's supposed to be responsible for whatever he said. Now, Ekweremadu also believed that with his position and rank and whatever in the society, his status, that he would be business as usual, not knowing that this is not in Nigeria. But we pray for him, especially the daughter, who is passing a lot of hazards, to be free from, is it kidney or whatever. But a lot of interpretation has gone into it, and we pray that the truth will come out. And
yes, that's what everybody should be looking up to, the truth here. Yeah. All right, the Vanguard newspaper is next in our lineup. Let's see stories on the Vanguard newspapers. Banditry, get guns, defend yourselves. Zamfara government tells citizens. Riders there asks AP to grant license to residents ready to own arms. Approves immediate closure of markets in 3 districts. bans riding of motorbikes, selling of petrol, directs security agents to shoot at sight violators of Okada bans. I haven't seen or received directive. That's CP Elikana talking. Development sign that Nigeria becoming failed state. Lawyers talking. All war, massacre, Amoteku to bear sophisticated weapons. That's on page 10 of the Vanguard newspaper. And Ekweremadu, alleged organ donor, 22 years, not 25. Contradictory statement still coming. Not 15, sorry. Alleged organ donor, 22, not 15. Immigration is still talking. Tinubu Atiku can't fix Nigeria. Ango Abdullahi talking. 77 test positive to HIV in Taraba. FG reviews NDC Act, ignores NAS stakeholders. Bandits kill Catholic priest in Kaduna farm. UTM offshore. Afrexim Bank signed project preparation facility financing deal. Strike our problems with ASU. Federal government talking. 2023, I'm still searching for running mates. That's coming from Tinubu. All right, a lot of stories there. Repeating themselves. And that they were still seeing some contradictory reports from the newspaper. Yes, on Ekweremadu's case. Okay, I don't know. FG reviews NDDC Act. Okay, the test of to HIV. You know, with the COVID-19 came and overshadowed the HIV completely. So now they are coming out with these statistics of 77% testing positive for HIV.
I've always said that I don't trust Nigerian statistics. In the issue of statistics, people can just get up and quote any figure, give any data, anything without appropriate...
All right, let's see who is here. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome. Your name and your location.
Yes, regard to what... my name is Onyemi.
Could you please move away from your TV set or you tune down the volume, please?
Yes, can you hear me now?
All right, go ahead.
As regards to Tinubu, still looking for running mate. That is a trick to Nigeria. You understand? It's a trick to Nigeria. In fact, this man is beyond what he's looking for. He's supposed not to come out to confuse Nigeria. This is exactly a true confusion in this country. How can he say that in 2023 is still looking for running mates? Anyway, it's just Nigeria for you. It's not done anywhere. We better not be here. Look at PVC now. In Lagos, people cannot register for PVC.
Are you calling from Lagos?
Ma?
Are you calling us from Lagos?
No, I'm calling from Anambra here.
Okay.
From Anambra.
Okay. All right, thank you.
It is trick, yes. You know, in fact, it is the high time for you to know that. Anyway, bye-bye.
All right, thank you. Please, in case you want to be part of what we are doing here, when you call us, bring down the volume of your television set or you move away completely from there. You will still get to hear us so that our communication will be effective here. All right, let's move ahead now to the Daily Trust newspaper. Actually, I asked whether it's calling from Lagos to be sure of the fact
information he was
yes.
giving us. Yes.
Okay, now Daily Trust, banditry, mixed reactions as Zamfara okays arms for residents. 2023 presidency, I'm still searching for running mates. 410.6 billion naira spent on importation of raw sugar in 12 months. 200,000 displaced people in Northeast yet to be repatriated. Zulum talking. And Hajj, Kano, Niger, Taraba, Plateau, Jigawa, 7 others yet to airlift pilgrims. Ekweremadu's daughter's kidney donor is 21. Supreme Court vacancy, CJN Sean's lawyers shortlist 29 justices. Federal government presents oil field licenses to 57 investors tomorrow. Okay, on Zamfara issue, government mobilizes 9,500 gun licenses. And a lot of other stories in front. Let's quickly take the next paper, the Leadership newspaper. Let's see stories making the headlines on the Leadership. Killings, Zamfara Benue ask residents to take up arms against bandits. A lorry, a prominent politician, Aleppo, dies at 101. Woman pays assassin 7,000 naira to kill husband in Adamawa. Ekweremadu, donor's passport valid, genuine, immigration talking. Pardon, stringent conditions delaying Darie Nyame, others release 1.5 billion naira debts, 15,000 Kano students to miss NECO examination. And okay, a lot of other stories. Let's see the woman that is paying 7,000 naira to bandits to kill the husband. So the life of the husband is now worth 7,000 naira.
I don't know, is it tragedies or comedies? It's very nasty for somebody to pay 8,000 for your husband to be killed. 7,000. 7,000 for what? Why not leave the marriage and they abandon the family and go your way? It's very nasty. I don't know. Well, they will always revert to Satan as being responsible for such actions. But it's something that somebody had thought over some time before doing it. And it doesn't encourage the younger societies because the value system has changed. And then who are even those people who are receiving this money to go and kill another person?
All right, let's see who is here. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name and your location, please.
My name is Churchill. Yola.
Churchill.
This is from Yola.
Okay, go ahead.
My own opinion from Zamfara, they are put to old court. What of our taxes?
We can't get... Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Could you please move away from your TV set? I said it here earlier. Tune down the volume of your set or you move away completely from there.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
What is happening in Nigeria that are going to get their people to all go to defend themselves? What is happening? We have to all go to hold the license and defend ourselves. Especially like Anambra and Imo.
All right, thank you very much. You've made your own opinion count.
Licenses. In other better climes like US, they're even trying to restrict people from carrying arms. Now we want to, anyway, how many of us can even purchase it? Let's go to another.
All right, the story of, another story here, Abuja Kaduna train attack. Passengers shun Lagos Ibadan rail corridor, and according to them, that revenue drops below 50%. Let's welcome a caller here before we talk about that. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Your name and your location, please.
Fred from Ufuma.
Fred from Ufuma.
Yeah, Anambra State.
All right, go ahead.
I am talking now that of Kuremados, kidnap and transplant. Please, if the senators or those people in the top position can even carry 2 people once in a year to oversee and give them job there, it's better. Carrying instead of kidnapping a boy, committing him that is going to give him a job, and at the end it becomes the transplant. That is not good. Let them give some people 2 million naira is enough for a person to start work in another state or in that is. So it's better for them to retrain, to rethink, and do what is good, instead of going to steal somebody's body parts in overseas. You see, the shame is working himself. I got to himself now. That shame is enough for him. Too much for him.
All right, thank you very much, Fred, for making your opinion count here. We all wait for, so many sides to the story.
Now he's trying to project that Ekweremadu produced the guy job.
No, according to him, he said he kidnapped the boy to go and harvest his organ. You know.
I thought he was trying to say that Ekweremadu told him that.
No, he said they should rather that our politicians should rather provide jobs for this young ones.
You didn't take him out to give him job.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Your name and your location, please.
My name is Andrew. I come from Nafra.
Andrew, you're welcome. Go ahead quickly.
Okay. Good morning to you all.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, in the position of government asking everybody to take up arms, I think our government has failed us. Because asking everybody to take arms, we will not cause another civil war. That's my opinion. So I would have advised them to make more effort to protect life and property of people living in Nigeria. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for calling. All right, the story we are looking at before, the issue of this Kaduna train, it's affecting other trains, rail stations.
Why not? Once bitten, twice shy. You cannot just... a train, in the past we were told that you can't stop a moving train. It's now in Nigeria that anything can happen. And it shows that no place is safe. No, by land you are not safe, by air you are not safe, by train you are not safe, in the sea you are not safe. So how can somebody now trust going through that hazards again? So I don't blame any person. It is left on the government to put in motion those things that will convince people to have trust in some of these institutions and agencies of government. And
still use them.
And so that they'll be able to be using them. Not when you cannot protect people. You now can't force them to go and enter a train from Lagos to Ibadan. That is part of the problem. And then if they don't enter, the revenue we have to do.
Keep dropping.
Yes.
All right. Hello, who's here? Hello, good morning.
Morning, how are you?
I'm good. Your name and your location.
I am.
Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
I'm calling from Yola.
Yola, your name?
Yes, my name is Isa.
Isa, you're welcome. Go ahead and talk to us.
People, but this bandit, let them keep them. In public, people are seen. They're taking them to court. So not justice. The only thing is the governor who is executive security officer.
Isa, I can't hear you clearly.
Why not they prosecute them?
Okay. Prosecute who?
The bandits.
The bandits.
Okay.
If the people are seen, somebody will not be involved in the case.
Okay, thank you very much, Isa. Your point is noted. Thank you. You know, according to Isa, that they should prosecute the bandits so that others will not go in.
But
okay.
How do you prosecute somebody you have not caught? The problem is that some of these people hit and run. You can't catch them. I don't know who to blame. Is it the police or the army? Especially in the north where they go in drones. So many of them moving at a time in a motorcycle and by other means. And they go scot-free. You know, when the issue of Chibok came, some of us doubted how such a thing would be possible to kidnap 300 and something students. And today it's a reality. So I don't know what is happening. The country is gone haywire. A lot of theories from Niger to...
All right, quickly, the Nigerian Tribune, 2023, Northern Southern leaders in tight sport over Atiku, Tinubu, Obi. NDLE arrest Brazilian returnee with cocaine concealed in private parts. Ekweremadu's daughter's kidney donor, Ukpo's age is 21 years. I deliberately escaped from my Ibadan home to avoid more casualties during 2021 DSS attack. That's Iboho talking. And we have Northeast, 200,000 displaced persons yet to be repatriated. Zulum talking, I'm still searching for running mate. Oyetola welcomes 10,000 PDP members to APC. Zamfara government directs citizens to acquire arms. Quickly, we move to the Nation newspaper for want of time. Governors takes 10 steps to battle worsening insecurity. I think we are going to use that story to wrap up the show.
Okay.
You know, the governors takes 10 steps to battle worsening insecurity. Meanwhile, ask residents to buy guns. Okay, shoot on sight for motorcyclists. Okay, let's use that story to wrap up the show because our time is fast spent.
Well, I don't know. I didn't read the 10 steps, but
okay.
Okay, 10 steps.
10
okay,
steps,
10.
yes.
Okay,
yes.
Well, that's 10, but then how does it work?
It's I don't know if all the governors have come to terms with this because
thing.
this
I mean, some of them
the headline says governors.
Some sensational
report.
Sensational headlines.
Okay.
Governors, as if all of them have combined in doing that. So, but what I'm trying to say is that it shows that the state has failed. Everything has fallen apart, and the center is no longer holding, according to Achebe. So let this 10 steps be in the interest of the people. Let them articulate issues that will help at least reduce this issue of banditry and kidnapping and what have you throughout the country. No place is safe, no place. We are thinking the Western Nigeria was safer in the 50s until they ended the war. Is it a war or war?
Oh, war.
And a church and killed so many people. So you can now see that whatever steps they are taking, they should do it fast. With the issue of electioneering now coming, it means that the country will be boiling in due course.
All right, so we can't take more calls. Sorry about that. People are still calling us, but we can't take more calls because of our time. We'd like to appreciate you so much, Professor Obiekeze, for being here this morning. Obiekeze, thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure.
All right, that's how we wrap up the show, the press review for now. Thank you so much. We have more coming up on Good Morning Anambra. Do stay.